YouTube. So this is going to be my third take trying to get this herd introduction video done. The footage that I got the last 2 times I just wasn't real happy with, so we're going to try this one other way, and pretty much you're going to see whatever we get today because this is an overdue video. But we're going to do the doe herd introduction today, and then the bucks will probably be in a different video. And then we have 2 new additions coming this weekend that you will get introduced to once they arrive that I'm super excited about. So, yeah, I'm excited to officially introduce you to my girls. What you doing there, ghetto cat? You want to come and introduce everybody to your goats? Okay, so we're going to start off with Fira and Opie because they are not going to want me to take them out and stand them outside the barn. This is Fira right here, and Opie is down here. That's her buddy, and they were both brought to the farm this past January, as 2-year-olds, and they each had triplets for me in 2022. Their babies, they raised their babies themselves, and then I do have one buckling still from Opie that I had been planning on retaining, but I don't think that he is going to end up staying. He was the littlest of her triplets, and he's gold, which is my least favorite color, and I know color should be at the bottom of the list, but because gold is dominant, I just don't want a whole herd of gold goats when that's my least favorite color, and my plan is to stay fairly small. So right now I have 2 gold bucks and 4 gold does, and that's nearly half of my herd. So we're going to be making some changes to that. Fira and Opie will both be available after they kid in the spring. They're both due about February 12th or 13th. Hey, don't bite her ears. Don't be mean. I have to look at the due dates exactly. They were bred within a couple days of each other. They're both already bred. They've been bred to Jimothy. And so they'll stay here until they have their babies. And then this year their babies will be pulled and bottle raised. And I'll get them milk stand trained, and then they will be available. I would love if they got to go somewhere together. So we'll see. I definitely would give priority to a home where they can stay together. But just some of those hard decisions that have to be made when you're trying to build your herd into what you want it to be. So we're going to go outside and meet the rest of the girls. All right, so first up for introductions, this is Goldie. She was my first registered doe. She is mama to Georgia and Pixie, who we retained last year. They were both sired by Jimothy. And this year she has been bred to Phoenix. So she has also already been bred for the year. So she will be due early to mid-February. I've got all the breeding dates written down, but I don't have their due dates 100% in my head yet. So yeah, so this is my Goldie girl. All right, come on, Goldie girl. So next up, this is Coda. She is a yearling. She was a yearling first freshener this year. Goldie was also a yearling first freshener this year. She had one doeling that we retained, Pauline, who will probably end up available at some point. I'm hoping to maybe get a polled doeling from her this year. Crossing my fingers. She is bred back to Jimothy. So these babies born this year will be full siblings to Pauline. So this is Coda. Come here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so next, come over here. Come over here. So next we have Nita. This is my Swiss doe, and she is Coda. Nita and Coda are twins. I got both of them last August. She also was a yearling first freshener this year. She had Daphne, who we sold, the little Swiss doe, and Pixie. And they, stay here, Nita girl, stay here. They were sired by Jimothy, and she has been bred back to him again this year. And I am hoping, like I said, for a little polled doeling from either her or Coda. So that's crossing my fingers. All right, come on, Nita girl. I'm not gonna put a collar on you. All right, so this is Pauline. You're okay. Don't knock my camera over. Come here. Come here. So this is Pauline. This is Coda's daughter. And she, stay here. Am I gonna have to put a collar on you for this? She is going to be bred to Phoenix. She will be a yearling first freshener next spring. She's got real good size on her. When I weighed her about a month ago, really, she was already 40 pounds and real good width, thurl to thurl. Right now, I don't plan on retaining anything from her. Just real excited to see what the udders look like on the daughters of Jimothy that I retained this year. So, silly goose. Come here. Come here. This is my Pixie girl. This is Nita's daughter, sired by Jimothy. She don't knock my camera over. These sassy girls. Here, camera here. So she is also going to be bred to Phoenix. Really excited to see what we get from her. I love the width on this doeling. Her front end assembly is really, really nice. Definitely a little bit of an improvement on her dam in that area. Real strong brisket. She's got real good depth of body like Nita does. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we get from her, and again to see what the udders look like on Jimothy's daughters. Don't eat my phone. This is Pixie. You're gonna get the camera too. Come here. So her mama is Goldie. And her daddy is Jimothy. And she will get bred for next year, but not quite yet. Probably gonna wait till about January to breed her. Just want to see a little bit more size. She is significantly shorter than the two Dolings you just met. Little bit narrower through the body. Just still has a little bit of maturing to do. So she will get bred when she's ready. We're gonna have some babies in February and March, and then we'll have some again June, July, when she's ready to get bred. So that is the plan for Miss Pixie. Come here, Lou. So this is Crimson. She is a See You at Little Red Barn wise guy daughter. I got her from Kidden Canyon here in Arkansas. I also have, hi, you're okay. We also have her twin sister, Clover, which you're gonna meet next. Crimson is just a tiny bit smaller than I would like her to be to breed her right now. So she is another one that is just gonna wait a little bit. I also like the idea of showing her this year as a dry yearling. So that's gonna be our plan with her. She's gonna be shown as a dry yearling, and probably will not breed her until next fall. So she'll get bred for spring of 2024 babies. She is a doe that is going to be here for a while. I'm not in any rush to see what she does, and so we're going to do some showing with her next year with her dry, and then see what she does with babies after that. So this is Crimson. All right, come on, sweetie pie. Come on, sweetie girl. Come here. So, all right. So this is my last doe. This is Clover, and she's not even technically mine. This is Dee's doeling, and Clover is gonna get bred. She will, you can probably, I don't know if you can tell in this video, she's quite a bit bigger than her sister. She has been since we brought them home. She's always been bigger than Crimson, and she's nice and wide through her thurl to thurl. I can barely reach like this on her. She was 43 pounds when I weighed her about 6 weeks ago. So she is definitely big enough. Where are you going? Are you done? But she is getting bred to Georgia because she is a wise guy daughter. And we have Jimothy, who's just a little bit bigger than what I would feel comfortable putting with a junior doe. He's a good sized buck. He's 22.5 inches tall, and he's about 90 pounds. Well, before he went into rut, he was about 90 pounds. So he's a big boy. So he's a little bit bigger than what I would feel comfortable with putting with a junior doe. And Phoenix is her half brother. They're both wise guy kids, which I will probably do that cross with her next year. But don't get my camera. Come back here. But since I haven't had Phoenix kids yet, and my wise guy daughters have never kidded, I'm just not comfortable doing a breeding quite that close until I see what they're going to do with somebody else. So I probably will do that breeding next year. Clover girl, you gonna come back or are you done? But yeah, so she's Dee's doe. She is gonna get bred to Georgial, who is Goldie's son, sired by Jimothy, and that's all the girls. So next time I will introduce you to my bucks, and yeah, so be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep seeing what we get ourselves into. Like I said, I've got 2 new additions coming this weekend, and they are coming from the same farm that we got Crimson and Clover from. I'm really excited about them. They have she's getting into something. They have some really good bloodlines, and they're super nice doelings. So what were you doing? Huh? What did you find? Did you get a cookie? That's what it sounded like, that you got into the Fig Newtons. So anyways, that will probably be my next video, is introducing you to those 2 doelings after I get them home this weekend. And then after that, we'll meet the boys. The stinky boys, huh? Yeah, stinky boys. Which, she might be bred. She was with Georgial when she was in heat a week ago. Just not 100% sure if he figured it out or not yet. So we'll see if she comes back in heat or not. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me.